Hello, and welcome to the Temple of Enlightenment International Spiritual Center. I am the founder and senior director. My name is Issacharbey, and I want to thank all of you for taking the time out of your schedules to be a part of this teaching. If this is your first time joining us, we want to say welcome, and we also want you to let us know where you're listening in from. In the chat, include what city, what state, what country you're listening from. Also, we want to thank all of you who have continued to be a part of this journey every week, same time, same place. All of you who have been hitting me up with emails, letting me know how valuable this information is and how life-changing it is, and it's allowing them to see their life in a different perspective. And so we are so glad, and we're so happy about your future. I believe that what's coming is better than what's been. And so here at the Temple of Enlightenment International Spiritual Center, we strive on the ability of showing people how to create their own reality, how to be able to transform their life, how to be able to change any dynamic of their life that they don't like or they don't want to experience. And we believe that you can have, be, and do whatever your heart desires. The only person that can stop you is you. And so we are excited about that. Moving into this series, it seems like every week we go to a higher level, a deeper depth, a new plateau. It gets real interesting, real intricate. I'm even talking to some of my friends who are actually quoting some of the things that I've been talking about, and using the analogies of the actor, the director, the producer, and so it's imperative that those people who are looking for to develop a mode of self-transformation, to become the better version of yourself, to put yourself in a better place and a better perspective, you need to be in a community like this, that you can have a community with like-minded people that are listening to the same thing you're listening to, who are on the same path, and believe like minds attract. You only attract in life what you are. And so you attract the like-mindedness. And so I think that it's just wonderful how all of us are coming together. I need everybody to do us all a favor, and I need you to hit the like button. The like button allows us to, become more visible, raise the algorithms. When I look at the people that are on this call, we have hundreds of people on this call every week, and we're only getting like 10 to 15 likes. So if everybody can do anything, they listen to this content and enjoy it, just hit the like button for us. It will help us tremendously. And so we are forever grateful. We are looking forward to a new chapter in everybody's life as we move closer to the new year, as we move closer to the end of this year, as we get ready to position ourselves in a place of success, a place of greatness. We want to be at the right place at the right time. And so we are on our way to implementing these truths, these golden nuggets, these precepts, these concepts, these ideals, that we can now nourish them and begin to allow them to use as tools to create the world that we want to live. For we are no longer sitting in the audience, but we now have transformed to begin to get on stage now and begin to therefore show the world how we want to live, not allowing the world to dictate to us how we ought to live. And so I want you all to stay connected to this community. As I said last week, we've been doing a lot of working on implementing how can we expand, how can we become more visible, how can we be bring more value to our community. So there's a lot of things we're talking about going live. maybe doing PowerPoint slides. That way you guys can see things, and those people who are more of a visual person. So we're going to be starting to implement a lot of different things. So I'm just excited about where we're going. If you guys can, I want you to go ahead and get in a nice, comfortable position. I want you to relax and become in a still place. Quiet your thoughts, quiet your emotions, quiet everything. I want you to take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Once again, I want you to take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Once again, take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. I recognize and affirm that there is one infinite present, one divine intelligence that permeates all life. It is the source of all creation, the author of every experience, and the actor behind all expression. The divine life flows through everything, guiding each of us toward our highest expression. It is the essence of creativity, love, and purpose, forever present and active within every heart. In this moment, I declare that I am the actor in my life's movie. I know that I am an expression of the divine, playing my role with grace, authenticity, and joy. I fully embrace the part that I am here to play, knowing that my role is divinely appointed, uniquely crafted for me. Every scene, every line, every interaction is an opportunity for me to express the fullness of life that moves through me. I affirm that as the actor in my life's movie, I bring my whole self to each moment. I embody the qualities of courage, love, and openness, knowing that I am guided by a higher wisdom in all that I do. I trust that each experience, whether joyful or challenging, is part of a greater story unfolding perfectly. I step onto the stage of my life with confidence, knowing that the divine is my director and I'm its perfect expression. I give thanks for this deep knowing, for the understanding that I am a vital part of the divine story unfolding. I am grateful for the opportunity to play my role fully, to be present in each moment, and to express the highest version of myself. I release this word into the law, knowing that it is already done. And so it is, and so it is. Once again, if you're just tuning in with us today, we want to welcome you. Please hit the like button. Also, let us know what city, what state, what country you're listening from. Also, throughout the correlation of this teaching, if there's something that you love that was said, if there's a quote, if there's a word, if there's a phrase that was said, go ahead and type it in the chat. Let us know what really brought value to you in this teaching. We are moving up and onward in our teaching. The Great Rewrite, how to rewrite one's life's script. I believe that everybody here realizes that their life is a movie. And if you don't like the way that your movie is being played, you can change the dynamics. We've been going behind the scenes to break down exactly how to do that. How, yes, you yourself, those who are listening, can play multiple roles in the transformation of one's life story. And so it's really imperative that we look at it from that perspective. I invite you to step into the role that is both profound and powerful. The role of the actor in your own life's movie, a life that I assure you is nothing short of a grand cinematic masterpiece. Today, we will explore a profound idea. You are the actor in this film called life. Now, we've talked about the producer. We've talked about the author. We have talked about the director, and today we're talking about the actor. When we talk about the actor, some of you, mostly all of you here, you have a favorite TV show, you have a favorite movie. Who are some of your favorite actors? For instance, when I look at acting, to me, acting is somebody who, an actor is portraying a person to make us believe that they are that person, and that they are that person 100%, so much that you really think that they are that person and they're not a regular human being. When I look at the word actor, or when we discuss acting, let me give you a little bit about what I mean. It takes me back to what's love got to do with it. When you look at Angela Bassett playing the role of Tina Turner, the way she played that role almost would seem to you, to me, that she was so locked in on being Tina Turner. It was an amazing role, and she did a phenomenal job. Another role that was very, very good for me, there was a movie with Lorenz Tate. It was about Frankie Lyman, the Frankie Lyman story. I can't think of what the name of the movie was. Had Halle Berry, Vivica Fox, but Lorenz Tate, he played Frankie Lyman. And if you watch this movie, you can't tell me that Lorenz Tate was not Frankie Lyman. I mean, he played it to the T. And if you didn't know who Frankie Lyman was, you definitely went to look it up. I mean, he had all the moves, the voices, the way he operated. I mean, you would have thought he was Frankie Lyman. It takes me also to the movie Malcolm X. Denzel Washington. You couldn't tell me that he wasn't Malcolm X. Spike Lee said on many occasions while they were shooting this movie, Malcolm X, that they will be in the midst of a scene and Denzel Washington will be going forth in the acting of Malcolm X, portraying Malcolm X, and Spike Lee will call cut. And Denzel Washington was so enthrust and embraced into this character, he couldn't stop. He just kept going after the cameras and everything were cut off. And Spike Lee said it was just amazing. He was in so much of a zone. But if you ever watched that movie, you couldn't tell me that he wasn't Malcolm X. And so these are the roles, when we look at roles like this, when you look at the Muhammad Ali movie with Will Smith, you couldn't tell me that Will Smith was not Muhammad Ali. You couldn't tell me. You cannot sit here and tell me that Jamie Foxx was not Ray Charles. I mean, he played it to a T. And that's what we're going to talk about today. When you are the actor of your life, you must embrace the role. You must embrace this role to the point where you become the role. You could not tell me that Jamie Foxx did not become Ray Charles. And so we have to get to that point where we understand the significance of becoming the actor in the movie of your life. Imagine your life as a movie, a dynamic, ever-changing story where every scene unfolds according to your choices, your emotions, and your beliefs. We say this all the time. I always like to reiterate this because I want you to understand the importance of looking at this from this perspective. But what does it truly mean to be the actor in this film? It means you have the power to bring your script to life. Remember, as the author, we are writing our script. We want to know how our movie is going to unfold. We are in control. We operate the pen. And so what we put on paper now has to come to life. You, as the actor, you now are going to bring this thing to life. You now are going to bring this thing into fruition. To embody the character, your desire to become, and to live out each scene with intention and presence. Remember, as an actor, you are becoming. See, when you get into acting, we look at acting as they're portraying this role and they're pretending. But a great actor is so good in his portrayal that he makes you think this is really real. Another great movie is going to be Lean on Me with Morgan Freeman. He played Joe Clark, the principal out of Paterson, New Jersey, of East Side High. And Morgan Freeman played that role so good, you could not tell anybody that he wasn't Joe Clark. When you're into acting role, you're in a role of the becoming. To become, as an actor, you are living, breathing. You are the living, breathing expression of the stories you've written. I always say this to people all the time. We choose our joys and sorrows long before we experience them. You say, well, what do you mean by that? Because, like I just said, as the actor, you are living, breathing. You are the living, breathing expression of the stories you've written. You've written your joys out. You've written your sorrows out. How? How did I do that? You did that by, remember, every scene in your life unfolds according to your choices, your emotions, and your beliefs. The actor embodies consciousness, the part of you that takes the unseen and makes it seen, that brings thought into action, that turns the imagination into lived experiences. The actor in one scene is the one who steps into the role wearing the mask of the character you've crafted in your mind and make it real through action, emotion, and expression. So yes, if you've written a script that you are successful, then you're going to wear the mask of success. You're going to become successful as the actor. And you're going to become such of a great actor that now life really believes that, wait a minute, this person is really successful. And what happens now, life is about balancing. So if there's an inclination that you are the actor on the inside, it now has to create the balance by making you successful on the outside. What happens on the intangible realm must be equal to what happens on the tangible realm. As it is in heaven, so should it be in earth. As within, so without. So if I'm successful on the inner side, then there's no reason why the success would not be portrayed in the outer world. So now what I do is I go within to make the change. See, this is what I want to tell you guys. A lot of people are frustrated because you are getting the vision boards, you're meditating, you are writing, your affirmations, you're doing all this stuff, and you're not seeing any changes. The reason why you're not seeing any changes is because everything you're doing is outside of yourself. You have to learn how to go within and begin to change the inner dialogue, change the inner thinking. Nothing will change until you change. Not changing on the outside, but changing on the inside. You must change from within, and once you change from within, then you will see things unfold outwardly. An actor is not just a passive recipient of life, of life's plot, but an active participant, shaping the scenes through their presence and energy. As the actor of your life, you are constantly in motion, giving life to the script you've crafted within. The actor's role is bringing the story to life. You, as the actor, have to learn how to embody the character you desire. As an actor, you have the power to choose who you want to be. Your character is not fixed. It is fluid, adaptable, ever-changing. Do you want to be a character who is confident, loving, and abundant, or a character who feels limited by the fear and doubt? The choice is yours. And as an actor, you can step into any role at any moment simply by choosing to embody the qualities of that character. So you have to choose what actor do you want to be. That's why all through these teachings I've been telling you, what's the theme of your life? What kind of life do you want to have? Joyful, exciting, abundant, Do you want to be funny? Do you want to, what kind of life do you want? Are you in a stage of your life where you want to experience romance at this moment? So you're creating romantics. You're creating romance. You're creating the setting of wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to be in a romantic relationship with somebody. And so I understand that. A script is only words on a page until the actor steps in to bring it to life. A script is about, in the Hollywood standard, a script is usually about 90 pages. And in those 90 pages, you usually have the whole movie, the first act, the second act, and the third act. Usually the 90 pages is usually about 90 minutes, about an hour and a half. Usually it's about a minute a page, but sometimes with dialogue and different things, it can take 2 to 3, 5 minutes or whatever. But what happens now is that when you get a script, whenever a producer is putting together, because remember, let's go back to the producer. The producer, he gets everybody together. He gets the author, the screenplay. That's why once you became the producer, the first thing you went to next was the author, because the screenplay is important. We can't do anything without the story. We can't do anything without the written word. So the screenplay is the vital important. It is the foundation upon everything else we're going to build. After he gets the screenplay, he now goes and finds a director. Why? Because he has to find a director that will be able to bring the screenplay to life and also be able to bring the actor, the contributing cast, the supporting cast, and all the other elements of this film into fruition. And so that's why it's important. Whenever a producer goes to get an actor, the first thing they do is called an audition, where they have them read the script. Remember, a script is only a page, only words on a page, until the actor brings it to life. You go to the audition, they give you a couple of scenes to read. I want you to read these scenes. And this is how I want you to do the scene. This is what you are. You're playing Carl. He's a police officer. He's just walked in and witnessed the murder. This is what I need you to do. And so you're reading the scenes as you're being directed by the producers and the casting agents. Similarly, your thoughts, ideas, and dreams are only potential until you act on them. The actor in you takes these inner visions and makes them real through deliberate actions. It is through your actions that you bring your inner world into the physical realm, turning possibility into reality. One of the things too as an actor is your ability to have control over your emotions, how to be funny, how to be angry, how to cry. When you see actors that are crying, actors that are angry, you see that and you say to yourself, wow, these are really good actors, that he can really make you believe this story, that he can really make you believe the pain he's feeling. He can really make you feel the discouragement and the hurt that he's experiencing in this movie. Emotions are vibrations, frequencies that shape the energy of your reality. As the actor, you have the ability to channel and express these emotions, choosing how to respond to each scene. If a theme in your life feels heavy or challenged, you can shift the energy by choosing a different emotional response, just as an actor might switch from sorrow to determination. You can decide how to feel in any given moment, transforming the entire tone of your story. Being able to control those emotions are extremely, extremely vital. Working with your emotions will allow you to really move in some great, great things. A great actor like yourself, because everybody listening to me, we all are great actors, and we're learning how to become even better in these teachings. A great actor knows the importance of being present, of fully inhabiting each moment, no matter what the scene holds. When you stay present, you have the power to respond consciously rather than reacting on autopilot. Presence allows you to connect with the deeper layers of each experience, making an opportunity for growth and transformation. Yes, you want to be in every moment of the scene. Um, when you lock in and you are working these scenes and you are involved in these movies, you really begin to lock into every word that's said, every scene that's done. We could take it all the way back to the Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio. He plays Jack, and you guys know the story. And in that moment, in those scenes, every moment of that movie, you can see his presence. You can see how immersed he was in the role. How he was able to, when you watch a movie, when I watch a movie, I like to, at the end of the movie, I like to say, who do you think was the standout actor? Who stole the movie for you? Because sometimes you can watch a movie and the main character can be great, but it could be the supporting cast that really, or the supporting actor that really, or the supporting actress that really stole the movie. So not normally you would think the actor, the lead role actor, would be the star or be the one. Sometimes it's the supporting actor. I'll tell you this. So if you ever watched the movie Casino, in Casino, it's with Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. They play these mob gangsters who move to Vegas. They start working in the casinos, and they try to be legit, running the casinos and still kind of, selling drugs and doing all the mafia stuff on the side. What happens is they start mixing and mingling those two things together. But anyway, if you watch Casino, Robert De Niro is by far the standout role. He's the lead role. But Joe Pesci just steals it. The way that he is. Sharon Stone plays Robert De Niro's wife, but Joe Pesci as a supporting actor, he steals the movie. I mean, he's this guy that's just crazy. He's ruthless. Everybody's afraid of him. It's unbelievable. But in your life, you want to be able to embody and embrace roles that allow you to become this person. As an actor, you're not just following a script. You have the power to change it through your actions. Consider this. As we always say every week, every thought, every thought you think, every belief you hold, every action you take is a line of dialogue or a scene in the movie of your life. You are constantly writing your own script, whether you realize it or not. And just like any good film, your life has a theme, plot twist, characters, some welcome, some less so. We often go through life as if the script has already been written. Some of you are listening to me today and you're saying, you know what, I know you're telling us that we can change. I don't know if that's possible. All my life I've been in the same situation I've been in. I've been in the same circumstances. I've been living in the same house I grew up and was raised in. I don't really see that could even be possible. Somebody could be saying, I just don't think, maybe it's not for me. I don't believe that's for everybody. I wanted to let you know that you're 100% wrong. As if it were powerless to change your story. Like, some people believe I can't really change my story. I was born this way. This is what life gave me. But I want to let you in on a secret. as I have been saying throughout the duration of this series, you hold the pen. You can change the plot, switch genres, rewrite scenes as you see fit. It is about recognizing the power you have over your own narrative. You hold the pen. The pen is so powerful. I think that I may need to just teach 1 week on just the pen, because I think that the pen is so powerful. It really is. I really think that having control of the pen really allows you to really move and operate and really put yourself in some great situations. And I think it's imperative that we understand the dynamics of what we have and what we're doing. I want you to see yourself as the main character. Imagine that, yes, you're in the movie of your life, and you see yourself as the main character, the hero of the story. How does the character overcome challenges? What strengths do you develop? Seeing yourself this way shifts your perspective, helping you realize that every moment is a chance to shine. See, when you guys are writing down what you want to experience in 2025, and you say, I have some things I want to experience, I have some things that I want to do, you have to realize that you have to realize that you're moving yourself into a position where you're saying to yourself, listen, I believe that the plot twists, the challenges that come into my life are helping me to grow, helping me to become stronger, helping me to put myself in a position to win. And so I have to be able to do that in such a greater dynamic. It really puts us in a place and really helps us to really move in that way. One of the things that I've learned, there is an app called Masterclass, and it's very good. It has everything you could think about on there. I believe it's like $100 for the year, or maybe $200 for the year. But you buy this master class, access to this master class, you can download the app. You could actually watch it on your television or watch it on your phone. But it has all of these celebrities who teach classes. So Spike Lee is teaching how to direct. You have Issa Rae, who's the one who did Insecure TV show, the hit on HBO. She's teaching you how she created her show, Insecure. You have Shonda Rhimes, who created Scandal. She's showing you from the beginning how she became the writer, the producer, the director, the actors, how she created the actors, how she wrote the scripts. She walks you through everything. They teach you on writing, on producing. They have sports. I think Steve Curry's showing you how to play basketball. They have people, Timbaland is showing you how to produce and make music. So there's some of everything on there, but it's called Masterclass. One of the things that Samuel Jackson is on there, and he's teaching acting. Now, what blew my mind about it was that, Sam Jackson is a wonderful actor. Anything he's ever been in, to me, he stole it. In the movie Fight Night, of course, Kevin Hart is the main actor. But if you ask me who really stole the movie for me and really just did it, it had to be Samuel Jackson. Of course, in this, he's playing sort of a supporting role. But like I said, he's such a great actor that he brings it every time. But when you get into acting, there's something called method acting, which means that they really show you how to really become entrenched with the role that you're portraying. Method acting is when an actor immerses themselves completely into their role. You can do the same thing with your goals. If you want to be confident, act as if you are already confident. If you desire abundance, feel the joys of having it right now, here and right now. By immersing yourself into the feelings and actions of the desired outcome, you draw that reality closer to you. Yes, you draw that reality closer to you. The method acting is extremely important because it allows you to, if you ever, and I'm just speaking into this language because a lot of you may have not even known anything about behind the scenes of a movie, of a camera, but when you start learning and studying acting and you're going to school to be an actor and they're teaching you method acting, they're teaching you like, okay, you are a flower. How does it feel to have the wind thrown through through the lapels of your flower, through the how does the stem of the flower feel as the ants and bugs are crawling on you? They really have you really become entrenched in this particular role that you're playing. And so it's imperative that in your life, whatever role you play, I'm successful, I'm famous, I'm rich, I'm healthy. How does it portray to be healthy? To immerse yourself into a place that you are so immersed into this role as being healthy that you actually push it into perspective, and now your life is pushing into a realm of you being healthy. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself. It's extremely important. I talked about this last week, how sometimes, we can be on our way to go and do something, and then all of a sudden we talk ourselves out of it. Well, you know what, maybe you should wait, maybe you're not ready yet, maybe you should take some more time to get ready. They said that everybody that's tried to do this, a lot of them have failed. You start talking yourself out of it. Your inner dialogue is the script. Your feelings is the script you're feeding yourself as an actor. You got to replace the self-doubt with encouragement, replace fear with curiosity, and watch how the quality of your performance and life changes. It's about the self-talk too, because you can't be afraid. You cannot be afraid. You can't be afraid to do, to have, to be yourself as the actor. And like the actor rehearses their lines until they become second nature, you can rehearse new habits and new behaviors. Want to become more disciplined, right? Practice a morning routine until it feels natural. Desire more self-love. Speak affirmations until they become your inner dialogue. Your habits are the actions that shape your character. Yes, whenever a person gets a script, they memorize their lines. So if you've ever been on the set, they're not holding the paper in their hand. They're actually going through the actual motions they have on the costumes. Where Malcolm X is, standing before the people and he's talking and you watching the movie, he doesn't have any papers in his hand. He's going by the fact that he's memorized the script. He's memorized the lines. And so in that memorization, he's able to now control the dialogue. You don't want the dialogue to be self-doubting. You want to be able to push the encouragement, to push yourself to go through, not to talk yourself out of it. But as the actor, you have the ability to become. Somebody here wants to become a wife. How does it feel to be a wife? To walk around seeing yourself as a wife. What does a wife do? What does a wife look like? What does a wife feel like? What does a wife talk like? Begin to embody that. Begin to move into that. Somebody wants to become a mother or a father. What does a mother feel like? What does a mother look like? What does a mother talk like? I want to be rich. What does a rich person look like? What do they talk like? What do they feel like? And begin to embody this. Sometimes, as an actor, you need to step back and watch your own performance. You know, usually on the set of a movie, when I just told you earlier, when Spike Lee was directing Denzel Washington in the movie Malcolm X, and he would yell, "Cut." Now, we talked about this last week. When a director calls cut, it could be for a lot of different things. It could be that he felt that the scene was dynamic. Denzel gave him exactly what he needed for that scene. Or it could be like, listen, I want to redo the scene over again. Let's do it from a different angle, from a different, different camera. There's so many different reasons to yell cut, but when you yell cut, he begins to stop. And what happens is the director has a screen playback, and it plays back the scene so that he can watch it. A lot of times, the actor who was just in the scene will walk over to the playback screen and watch the playback with the director. And so that's why I say sometimes as an actor in the movie of your life, you need to step back and watch your own performance and look at yourself to see how are you really performing. Take a moment each day to observe your thoughts and actions without judgment. This helps you see where you may be playing small and where you can step up as the hero of your own story. It's great for you to pull back and just to see how you're performing, just to see how you're really doing in your life's profession. Today, I want to challenge you to step into the role as an actor in your life with intentions. I want you to ask yourself, what character do I want to become? What story do I want to live out? Take one bold action today that aligns with the role you want to play. Remember, you have the power to bring any vision to life through the energy you embody and the action you take. You are the actor, the embodiment of the story. Each day you have the chance to step onto the stage and bring your inner world into reality. So begin to act with passion, live with presence, and remember that every moment is an opportunity to become the character you've always dreamed of. The world is waiting for your performance. Make it a masterpiece. Everybody listening to me, your life is a masterpiece. Looking at it today, you may not feel like that. You may not think like that. But we are going to change the dynamics of your life. You hold the pen. And by you holding the pen, you have the ability to be and to do and to have. In the movie of your life, your actions are the brushstrokes that paint the story. Yes, your actions are the brushstrokes that paint the story. I want you to look at the different roles we went through. Each one of us are playing those roles. Each of us are playing those roles. Each one of us are continuing to master every aspect of our lives. When you go and watch a TV show tonight, when you go to watch a movie tonight, and you say, oh, that was my favorite movie, that was a great movie, I love that movie, you have to be in a position to say, this is an inspiration to me now. I'm going to be just like that in my life. I'm going to take control as the producer. as the author, as the director, and as the actor of my life, and really move it into a perspective. I can't think of his name. But anyway, there's a TV show called Snowfall, and the actor in Snowfall does a phenomenal job. He's so good that when you hear him in real life, he talks with an English accent. He's from London, and when you hear him act in the role and how he embodies that role, it's almost like you're blown away to find out in real life that he doesn't even talk like that. That he's from a whole nother country, and he's talking like he's from California. It's just amazing, you know. When you move into a position where you understand the importance of your life, everybody listening to me, you need to take this important. Your life is important. Your life is not to be gambled and played with. Your life is not a happenstance. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a gamble. It's not, okay, well, we'll roll the dice and see what happens. No. Your life is extremely important. And in order to change that, we gotta change our life script. That's why the name of this teaching was The Great Rewrite. Because the script with the pen, that pen, there we go with that pen again, is the essence of your life. You control the narrative of everything in your life. You control the narrative of who exits out of your life and who enters into your life. Because when one door closes, another door opens. But you have the ability to do that. And yes, sometimes it may be painful to allow people to exit out of your life, but it's a learning lesson. You learn the lesson. What does not kill you would only make you stronger. And then now you begin to move on in life and let other things enter it in. Life is your stage, and each moment is a new chance to perfect your performance. You are the living, breathing expression of your script. Rewrite it whenever you choose. I mean, in the stage of life, we have the importance of really moving and really putting ourselves in a great position, a position to win. Winners win. You got to want to move in life. You got to want to stretch in life. You got to push yourself. To act is to embody. Step into the role you desire and live it fully. Embody it. Embody the success. Embody the wealth. Embody the riches. Embody the health. Embody the harmony and the balance. Embody it. Embody the confidence. Embody it. Yes, I am embodying my confidence. I believe in being confident. I'm going to embody that confidence. I'm going to embody this. Why? Because I believe that by embodying this confidence, it gives me the ability to play the role of somebody who's confident. Why? Because I've always been very insecure. I've always been very doubtful. I've always been very afraid of life. But now I'm playing the role of being confident. I'm playing the role of being somebody who can hold my head up high and look at life and not bow down and hold my head down like I'm ashamed or I don't deserve to be here or I don't deserve to receive the things that I am going to receive. But I'm going to change that narrative because I'm going to place somebody who deserves all the goodness in life, that deserves all the finer things in life, somebody that deserves to be happy, somebody that deserves to have joy and abundance, somebody that deserves to walk and begin to experience great prosperity, somebody that deserves to be healthy, somebody that deserves to be in love and have a soulmate and be able to experience love on a whole nother level than I've ever experienced in life. And so you have that ability to do that. You have the ability to write, yes, I want my movie to unfold. And some of you, like we talked last week, you don't have to go to the end of your life. You can go and say, listen, next year, this is what I want to experience. I want to be in a long-lasting, committed relationship. And this is the kind of person that I want to be in a relationship with. Write it out. I want to be in a relationship with this person. I want this person to be my soulmate, that we can finish each other's sentences, that we just know everything about each other. And I'm weak. Where I'm weak, he's strong. And where he's weak, I'm strong. And we match like a hand in glove. Yes. You create that. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm putting myself in a position to win. I'm putting myself in a position to I don't have to work a 9 to 5 for somebody else, but now I can become an entrepreneur where I can create multiple streams of income, that I can be, do, and have all of my heart desires. And now I can make myself and my family happy. I can make us have a joyful life and a joyful experience. Why? Because I'm going to rewrite my life's script. The only person that can stop you from being, doing, and having what it is that you want is you. I want you to go back and look at these last 4 characters that we have unveiled in this teaching. And I want you to look at these 4 different possibilities, these 4 different archetypes. And as you begin to embody them, to become them, you're going to see your life change in a so much significant way. One of the things I love about this is that you can be anything you want in life. Nobody can stop you from being, doing, and having. Nobody. Nobody can stop you. The only person that can stop you is you. It's a perspective. Don't stop. Just keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going. Remember, your actions are the brushstrokes that paint the story. I want to ask everybody who's listening right now, tell me your story. Tell me your story. And I ask you, what does your story look like in 2025? Because, see, most of us, we would just wait. We'll go right now, get ready for Thanksgiving, get ready for the holidays, get ready for family, gifts, buying people things. We'll get ready for that. And then we'll get ready for the new year. And New Year's Eve will come, New Year's Day will come, and we'll just go through life. And we would say, well, whatever happens in 2025 happens. But you don't realize that at this moment right here, and at this moment right now, you have the ability to write your story that you want to see unfold in 2025. You as the producer, you as the author, you as the director, and you as the author, as the actor. You have the ability to change the dynamics of your life. And so even right now, we're in October. We're in the ending part of October. I would say to you, some of you may say, well, there's some things I want to change before the end of the year. Yes. Let 2024 end with a bang. Yes. Let the month of November and December be phenomenal for you. Let's end out with a bang. How does it end out? How does 2024 end for you? How do you spend your Thanksgiving? How do you spend Christmas? What do you do for New Year's Eve? Yes. What does the end of 2024 look like for you? Write the story. Become the story. Become the producer. Become the author. Become the director. Become the actor of your movie of your life. Change the dynamic. Remember, live life. Don't let life live you. And so I just think it's imperative that we move in that situation. So many of you have so many great business ideas. So many of you have so many great dynamics and great things that you want to get involved in. I believe that 2025 is going to be a year like none other. I believe that it's going to be a great year of opportunity, a great year of resilience, a great year of putting back the broken pieces, mending back the broken pieces, the pieces that have been broken. And I believe that this is an opportunity and a time for you to come back together again. Somebody may write a story and say, you know what, for these last 2 months of 2024, I just want to see my family together again. I just want to see us in the same room, not arguing and fighting, but holding each other and loving each other. Somebody's saying, I just want to see my family together again. I just want to see love win. And believe it or not, in the end, love always wins. But you have the power, you have the pen to rewrite your life story, to rewrite every aspect of everything that you have brought into fruition, to everything that you've moved and went into and moved into this place. And so I wanted to put you in a position to where you can do that, where you can change your life story. No longer living in a survival mode, but thriving, living life the way you want to live life, enjoying life, the power of the choice, the power of the decisions that you make. And I just think it's phenomenal. So I hope that you guys got something out of this. I hope that this teaching will bring you into an uncomfortable place that makes you have to move and makes you uncomfortable in the position you're in, and makes you start to really embody grabbing the pen and beginning to rewrite your life script. Yes. Because you are tired of doing the same thing every day, every time, same week, same month, same year, the same thing over and over again, and you want change. My friend, this is how you get the change that you are looking for. Those of you that want change, and you don't want to be in the same place you were last year, and you don't want to be in the same place you were 3 years ago, this is how you make the change. This is how you do it. This is the way laid out for you right here and right now. This is how you do it. And so I want to encourage all of you to definitely be a part of that. Listen, if this teaching has been a great, great value to you, please hit the like button. Also, let us know that what city, what state, what country you're listening to. Also, please subscribe to this channel so that you can be part of our great community. And if you believe and know that there are people that need to hear this outside of you, hit the share button and begin to share it to your friends or family. Say, well, I don't know if my friends or family are on YouTube. Well, that's great. When you hit the share button, you copy the link. You send them by text. Text it to him and say, hey, listen, you need to listen to this guy. I found this guy on YouTube, and he's talking about how to rewrite your life. And, man, I got to tell you, man, I've never heard anything like that, man. I'm getting ready to actually rewrite my life, man. I believe I have hope. I have an inspiration. I got motivation that I can change the dynamic of my life. I'm in pain. I've been through a divorce. I've lost my family. I've lost my parents. I've lost everybody. But now I'm given the hope and the opportunity now that I can rewrite and restructure my life. Tell me that's not something that's valuable for a person who's in pain, for a person who's hurt, for a person who's broken, to be able to come back together again and mend back the broken pieces. Mend back those broken pieces again and begin to move forward in life and begin to heal and begin to thrive and begin to move forward into everything that we have and everything that we need and everything that we're supposed to be. You never get out of life what you want. You only get out of life what you become. Those of you who are listening, I want to invite you to be a part of our circulation every week. You guys help us out greatly with your donations. Those of you who also help us out by giving us the opportunity to promote, get great visibility, have more and more people come and join our network. We want to build our subscribers. We want to be thousands and thousands of subscribers. And so hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So we're on our way. We're moving onward and upward. That being said, we understand that it does take finances to do things. It does take finances to expand and do different things. And your help is greatly appreciated. So I want to thank all of you for what you're doing. We only ask everybody to donate $26. Those of you that say, I don't have the $26, if you have 5, if you have 10, you have 15, whatever it is that you want to give. Some of you may say, listen, man, this series, the things you've been teaching have been phenomenal. I want to give more than $25, more than $26. That's fine. All of the ways to give are below. Those of you that want to write a check or a money order, you can make it out to the Temple of Enlightenment. The address where you can send that check or money order is there, and you can send it there. We also want to give you 4 ways that you can give your donation, that you can sow your seed. It's going to be Cash App, TOESC, $TOESC. Then we also have PayPal and ZELLE, and those are going to both be connected to our email, which is info, INFO at TOESC.org. Once again, it's going to be INFO at TOESC.org. That's the email you can use for either ZELLE, or you can either use that for PayPal. Also, we want to VENMO. VENMO is going to be Issacharbey at gmail.com. ISSACHARBEY at gmail.com. That's Issacharbey at gmail.com. You can use VENMO. So we want to thank all of you for your support, for your attendance. Definitely share this. Help us get it out. Help us build our platform. You're part of the community now. So, help us build the community so that we can stay strong, we can stay together. Also, by hitting the like button, you guys are helping us to become more visible. We appreciate that. Definitely get the word out. Let everybody know. Same place, same time, every Sunday. We're here. We're rocking, and we're here just for you. I want you guys to know that your destiny is not a matter of chance, but it's a matter of choice. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.